watched you, and the world's watched you. You don't have to make the adjustments you've made. You don't. You actually don't. But you have, and you have become the person that you are, and it's been astounding. Why? Why have you changed so much? Why have you gotten so intentional about relationships and honor and humility and gratitude? I mean, we've all watched it, but the question is why, you know?
I think that I've experienced so much in my short life. I've seen so much. I've experienced a lot of, things that a lot of people would look and think that would bring such fulfillment, whether it's things and cars and clothes and money and stuff and girls. And I've had a lot of stuff that really left me empty. And so I really started looking to find fulfillment. And, I realized that, the things that I thought were going to continue to give me that fulfillment, that still to this day, I feel these lies that say, hey, well, if you just get this, you'll be happy. And if you get this, you'll be happy. I think I really took a deep dive at the condition of my soul, and I was just hurting and broken. And so I asked God, I said, if you're real, I need you to kind of show me. And I think it says in the Bible, if you seek me, you will find me. And rather than seeking after these other things, I just kind of started looking to God. And he showed me, that I was worth saving, that I was worth dying on the cross for, that I was worth, that my life was worth, that I was worthy. And it had nothing to do with what I did, because at that time I was such a hurting, broken person who was doing a lot of bad things, and so to me I felt like, what did I do to deserve the Creator's love? And so he just showed me, you're worth it. I died for you, I love you, I forgive you, you're redeemed, you're mine, I love you, I'm obsessed with you. And that is what changed my heart, to know that, well, if this guy loves me through all of my stuff, it started to show me that through all the people in humanity, everyone has stuff, everyone has a sinful nature, everybody has. It allowed me to start looking, and really seeing the best in people and learning to love people the way God loves, because, we start making up what we feel love is according to our standards, but God has his own standard. And so I just started, as I continue to seek him, he just keeps showing me his standard of love and what love is. And that's patience and kindness and, all these things that are his character and that never change. So that's something that has really changed my outlook on humility, how I see the world, how I love people, how I lead. And and it's given me such a cool perspective to be able to really look and know that the best is still yet to come.
Is this kind of when the transition from just entertainer to leader started to happen? Because that transition's kind of been apparent to so many people. You went from, hey, I'm a singer, I'm an entertainer, I'm a personality, to I'd like to really help people in their spiritual journey, in their life. And in that regard, you're a leader. Even the album Changes, it's a lot of fun, but it's promoting that life is changing in seasons. And so is this when you became a leader? I mean, was that intentional on your part?
I was talking to Harry Hudson today. Harry.
Yeah.
He's such a good guy. And we were just talking. He said something really cool about, he wants to use his platform to help people. And I'm in the same boat. And I think he was saying how music is his passion, but people are his purpose. And so he's like, I'm using my passion, which is music. Music isn't the purpose, it's the passion. which leads me to be able to, help people, which is the purpose. And so I thought that was a really cool way to look at it.
That is a great way to say it. Harry,
And he also went in to say that his pain, which, obviously we know he got cancer and he's had a lot of other traumatic things happen in his life, is what led him to the end of himself to realize, what am I going to leave? What's the mark that I'm going to leave in this world? And so he's like, he started looking for his purpose, and he realized that he's been given this extreme talent, and music is a way that he's able to use his gifts to really fulfill his purpose, which is going to give him the most fulfillment in life, I think.
And what's your take on pain and its role in your life? And here's Harry saying it brought him to the end of himself.
Yeah.
Do you feel similarly about pain?
Yeah, I think pain is. It's funny because I took over your sermon when I was in LA, and basically it was saying how power, God, He's made strong in our weakness. God. What is it?
His power is made perfect in our weakness.
Perfect in our weakness. So when we're weak, He's strong, and it allows us to see His goodness and His faithfulness and His character in a time where we feel weak, and that's kind of where I'm at. That.
Which we just got to stop for a moment, and this goes beyond leadership. But what you're saying is, you believe pain can propel us to an awareness of our need for a creator. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah. It's like when we come to the end of ourselves, we realize that there's nothing we can muster up to really, I guess, like, I couldn't find it in myself to like heal myself or fix myself or be better, because I just felt myself continuing to disappoint people, disappoint myself, and I was like, nobody here on earth is able to, I always feel misunderstood. I always feel like people don't really get to see but then I'm like, well, God, the creator of heaven and earth, who designed me, knows me. I mean, He knows me. He created me. He knows the numbers of hairs on my head. And who's going to honor, or like, who's going to care more than our creator?
Totally.
Yeah.